Here's how not to use the RSI. Hey bro, I was reading on Investopedia.com that when the RSI gets above 70, that means it's overbought like you see in this red bar right here, and therefore can't be going higher, bro. Must be coming down. I'm going to sell. Well, if you would have sold on that red bar, you would have sold Bitcoin just under $13,000 3 months before it exploded all the way up above $40,000. And even from there, in which we saw an RSI of over 94, which is incredibly rare, Bitcoin continued to rally up to new highs, more than 70% over the next few months before playing out the famed 50% plus pullback, which did lead into the next major downside move. Now, the RSI is actually incredibly useful and versatile, but it needs to be considered within the context of the current trend versus price. And for that, we will use our cheat sheet here to define the two categories and two types of divergence. The two categories are bullish and bearish. The two types are, of course, hidden and regular. Both hidden and regular need to be confirmed with two or more local highs or local lows, but in these cases, we look for regular divergence to produce reversals and continuation or hidden divergence to produce continuation moves. Thus, regular divergence will always produce a contra move to the current trend. In this case, we have 1, 2, 3 local highs and higher highs accompanied by lower highs on the RSI. Thus, momentum is weakening to the upside and sets things up for a high probability downside move, in this case, over 54% to the downside. Now, on the other side, we have the opposite but equal hidden bullish divergence, which is going to compare two or more local lows, as you can see right here and right here at $20,000 and $15,500 respectively, versus higher lows on our oscillator. And in this case, that produces our lovely major reversal leading into the current bull market. Now, on the other side, hidden divergence, I will go over to this chart and we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to use something called Caretaker's RSI Divergence Indicator, which is a part of the Caretaker's Indicator Suite package, which you can find a link to in the description below for Teachable. And we're going to look at these blue bars, which relate two local lows within the context of an uptrend versus the RSI. Now, on price, these are higher lows, which this low here and this low here. On the RSI, we're seeing lower lows. Thus, the trend is strengthening to the upside. Thus, we look at likely continuation or a high probability continuation move. On the other side, hidden bearish divergence, we can look at these orange bars here in which price action is putting in lower highs within the context of a local downtrend and higher highs on the RSI oscillator, and that sets up Bitcoin for a nice major pullback relative to this time frame of over $2,200.